Everyone, PK here. Hope you're doing really well. I'm in Sydney here. Beautiful morning, as always. Actually, for the last 2 weeks, it's been really nice. No clouds in the sky or anything like that. So, really happy to be here. Today, I want to talk about strategy. I had a call with a person over the weekend, and they were saying that what makes your strategy better than someone else's in terms of what I teach. And I said that actually it's not better than anyone else's strategy because there is no single best strategy in property investing. There's different things you could do, right? There's buy and hold, there is buy, renovate and hold, there is renovation or flipping, there is rooming houses or multiple occupancy, there is development. Within development, there's residential, townhouses, splitter blocks, subdivision, commercial, medical centers, childcare centers, service stations. There's also a really cool strategy that I know a few of you have been wanting me to talk about called, I don't know exactly what it's called, like the fragmentation strategy. So if you actually don't have $50,000, if you don't have $40,000 or $60,000 for a deposit, then Bricklet, there's a good bloke called Darren, I think his last name's Younger. He has a company called Bricklet, which allows you to invest in parts of an investment property, allows you to invest in literally like a brick or 2 or 3 bricks. So that's if you've only got $500, I think. I don't know exactly what the minimum entry point is. But that's a great strategy if you don't have much to start with, but you want to get into the game. You can't afford a big house in Sydney or Melbourne or a house at all anywhere, but you still want to get in. So there's no right or wrong strategy. They're on a spectrum of high risk to low risk, of high return to low return. And then within every strategy, there is nuance as well. Okay, so for example, within the buy and hold strategy, there is high yield investing, there's high growth investing, and then various shades of gray, how to get the best of both worlds. So when you're thinking about who you go with to hold your hand through the process, whether it's a buyer's agent or an educator or anyone like that, the right question is, what is your strategy the best strategy? Because there is no single best strategy. Everyone is unique. I'm completely different to everyone that's watching right now. You guys are completely different individuals to everyone else that's a property investor in Australia. We're all completely unique. We have different levels of savings, risk appetite, serviceability, all those sorts of things. So there is no single best strategy. So if you're shopping around trying to find someone that's going to make you rich based on some secret sauce strategy, that's really not going to happen, right? The question that you need to be asking people that you're seeking advice from is how well do you execute the strategy that you teach? The strategy may or may not be for you. That's not something that someone can convince you. You're unique. You can't put a square into a round hole. But if they do have a round shape, I'm going with this metaphor, and you have a round hole, so their strategy that they're teaching is right for you, the question that you need to be asking is how well have you executed it yourself, and how well do you help your clients execute it? Okay, so strategy is number one. We always start with strategy, but there's no one strategy that's better than anyone else's. What I teach may not be the best thing for you. What other people teach may not be the best thing for you either. What a third person teaches, that actually may be what you are looking for. Okay, so it's not that I'm better than anyone or someone else is better than me. We're all different. But the question is, once you've found the strategy, once you've developed your strategy, how well can you execute it? So for example, I'll just take the very basic example of buying in the buy and hold strategy, where you don't have much time, you have a corporate job, you have family, you don't really have time to develop and renovate and all this sort of thing. If you're doing the buy and hold strategy, then the question is, how well can you pick a suburb that will grow in value? Okay? And then how you do that and exactly what data you look at and how you execute on that, those are tactics. That's not strategy. Strategy is buy and hold, and then exactly the way you navigate that, those are tactics. Okay, so that's what you need to be looking at in someone that you're seeking help from. Not just strategy, but how well they've done it themselves and how well they teach it or do it for you. So hopefully that helps. Once again to Bricklet. I don't know the exact website, but check it out. If you only have $5,000 or $10,000, then this is a really good strategy that you might want to check out. Enjoy your day, guys. Bye.